tornado on the ground. Give us an update. Do we have Jim?
Yeah, go ahead, David.
Jim, go ahead. Give us an update on that storm. Give us an update on that tornado. On that storm you're looking at.
Nothing new on that, but it's still a huge wall cloud, David, and you can see the serrations. As you can see them going up on the top of your screen there, that goes right up into that upper shelf cloud there, and it just bored out a hole there. But it's just tightening up. That whole thing is wrapping up, David. It is just a crazy sight here. It is just a massive wall cloud. It is only probably, I would estimate, maybe 200 feet above the ground, from the base of that to the ground. Like I said, we haven't had any more little spin up since that last one. Like I said, that was just kind of a freak thing that I caught. It just spun up real quick. It almost looked like just a straight condensation, and it stood straight up, and then it just kind of went away. But there is definitely a lot of action in this. It's still moving. It's still getting lower to the ground. And like I said, it's still wrapping up tighter towards the top, David. But nothing on the ground right now. And right now I'm crossing 3310 Road. So we'll keep you updated. Jim Norport live from Bob Mills. Scotty's 9, back to you.
Okay. All right. Great job there, Jim. If it does anything else crazy, jump back in. That's a storm down in the eastern Cleveland County. Now moving into Pottawatomie County. Let's go back to Storm Shield 9. Here's what that storm looks like. Vaughn's right there. Val's now coming in from the north. And I'm looking at Val's shot. I'm looking at Vaughn's shot. Large hail in this, but again, no tornado on the ground right now. We've had one tornado from that. It was very small. It's moving off east-northeast. Twin Lakes, OBU, and Shawnee. Hopefully this storm will go away. We hope this storm goes away, but right now, this storm is still a rotating thunderstorm with the possible tornado about ready to cross into far western Pottawatomie County. It's doing it right now, okay? It's doing it right now. Okay, let's back out just a bit, Lacey. Let's back out here. And that storm's gone. It's going away. Let's jump north here real quick. Let's jump north. And here's Perry. Let's zoom into this storm. And Hank's on that. What does Hank see out of that? I'm looking at Hank's shot. And Hank's got a lowering. Let's take Hank Brown's shot and get an update from him. Boy, Hank, I tell you what, that's getting better organized. Give us an update. Go ahead, Hank. You're on.
Yeah, David, it's really gotten a lot better. I'm getting off at the Highway 51 Stillwater exit right now, and this is just west of I-35, and you can see that we've got a lowering in the middle of this base. It's just gotten better and better. We've been able to see it for about 20 miles, and it just keeps getting lower and lower. It was a high base storm when we first started watching it. Now, as you can see, it's rooting in, and you can see there's some circulation there in that. So it's starting to slowly rotate in that tag right there, that lowered wall cloud. It's starting to slowly rotate. That's going to be just a couple of miles north of Highway 51 between 51 and Orlando west on west of I-35. I'm going to pull over here where you can get a better look at it. Yeah, it's going to be a couple of miles west of I-35, but it's really starting. It's got some broad rotation with it. It's not real super tight. I don't see it funneling or anything like that, but it does have nice rising motion into it. And it does have some circulation right there in the base. Yep. The whole base here is circulating, and you can see that it's starting to tighten up right here in the middle of it.
Okay.
So this is going to be just west of 35, just north of 51.
Yeah.
Back to you, David.
You know, Hank, looking at your shot here, I can see everything at the top, the updraft here, definitely rotating from left to right. You can see these striations here. There's one, there's two, and all the banding going on in the atmosphere, that it all wraps in around the mesocyclone, and it's going to be right in here if it's going to do it. Hank Brown and Patty Brown are looking right at it. That storm is severe, and that storm could produce, boy, I tell you what, Hank, just got a radar update. It's getting stronger, definitely getting stronger now. Lake Mamertry, Lake Perry, Lake Mamertry, you're in the...
Hank's saying he's got a little funnel.
All right, let's go back to Hank Brown. He might have a funnel on this. And Hank, go ahead.
There's a little shear funnel. It's a little white shear funnel. Point the camera right there. See
right here?
Funnel, a little needle funnel.
Where is it? Zoom in on it.
A little small needle funnel. It's right there within white clouds. Or just it's starting to dissipate now.
Okay, it's right in here.
Yeah, the rising motion's really picking up.
Okay.
Move to the right just a little bit. Yeah, it's really starting to circulate. This thing is really tightening up, and it's just west of I-35.
Right.
You can see the whole thing is starting to dance. We had a little shear funnel with it,
okay,
and then it dissipated, and now you can see that dark base right there is really starting to wrap up, David.
Okay, and also, Hank, look to your right. Here comes your cigar cloud. Here comes your cigar cloud out of the right. That's your rain cold air being pulled in. So watch it. We'll get back with you. We're going to jump north here a little bit. Let's go back to Storm Shield. And there's that storm. Could produce a tornado. Okay. Hank's right there. Up north, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Marty Logan's up north. These storms are near Bremen and Renfro. They are severe, but nothing that is turning too nutty right now that I'm like, oh boy, here we go. But Marty's up there nonetheless, and also another thunderstorm west of Renfro, and then also west of 132, back north of Jet, okay? So these storms are slowly moving their way up into Kansas. They are severe, damaging winds, nickel, dime, quarter-size hail. Let's come back south. Let's go back into southern Oklahoma, talk about our storms down here. And I want to point out, once you get from Oklahoma City west, it's all quiet, okay? It's all quiet going on. Nothing going on there. The big show is right here in Pottawatomie County. Let's take a look at this storm. Let's get back on that.
Jim Shot has been very impressive with this storm.
Yeah, what's that?
Looking at the mesocyclone, looking up, you can really see the spin.
Oh, it's incredible. Folks, look at that shot. Look at there. There's where the hook is, right here. Coming into Bethel Acres. Tornado warning continues for the Bethel Acres area over to Shawnee. And look at the storm in your upper left from Jim Gardner. That's what it looks like. That is what that storm looks like. It is a sculpted updraft. It's an LP storm, low precipitation. Usually this is shrouded in rain. You can't see it at all. You can see every bit of the updraft, right? And this whole thing is rotating up, in, and around. Up, in, and around. Jim Gardner, give us a quick update on that storm. They're now coming into and just west of Shawnee. West of Shawnee. Go, Jim.
Well, that's right, David. We're just sitting on Highway 102 right now to the south of this storm a little bit. You're right. I haven't seen this, and all the times that I've been flying, David, I've never seen this right here where it's cleared out, and you exactly see the serrations going up. It looks like a big foot. If you look at it, it looks like you can see the heel, the ankle, you know, and the calf going up into that cloud there. But again, it is getting lower to the ground. I would estimate maybe 200 feet, maybe a little lower at the front edge of this. But again, just a beautiful, I hate to say beautiful, but it's just something that I haven't seen, David, in all the years that I've storm chased stuff, because it's never been this clear and been able to get all that moisture out of the way. And so the people are getting a really good education here to see exactly how this storm works and how it rotates and goes up into that other cloud there again. But nothing on the ground. There's nothing come out of it yet, just except for that one little white, shear funnel that we had moments ago. But it is an impressive storm, David. It has the ability to really drop a large tornado, and that's why we're sticking with it. Jim Gardner live from Bob Mills, Scott News 9, back to you.
All right, great job there, Jim. Again, just to the west of Shawnee. This is what is coming into Shawnee right now. You folks in Shawnee, beginning to rain there, but there's the hook. This thing is still showing a hook.
Hank's saying he can see a funnel again up north.
Okay, all right, we'll go back to Hank here in just a second. Bethel Acres, Shawnee, OBU, tornado warning continues for you. Our friends in Shawnee, you got to call somebody. It's not on the ground right now. Jim Gardner's looking right at it. Val Castor's looking right at it. Let's go to Val Castor here quickly. Val's on the southwest side of this thing. Let's take his shot. Val, what do you think? You see anything on the ground? It continues to rotate. Give us an update.
Okay, right now, David, we're pretty much right at the base, and we do have rotation. It's not tight and it's not strong. So I would say, weak to occasionally moderate rotation, broad rotation, and it's pretty much right over our location. I would say 1 mile west of Highway 102 and about a mile north of Highway 9. I know it's a big base, and it's hard to pinpoint, but this is pretty much where it is right here. David, back to you.
All right, great job there. Val and Amy Castor again on that storm that's now moving into just west of Shawnee. Val, Vaughn, and Jim Gardner are all here together, and we're going to keep track of this thing. So Val and Vaughn, keep moving east with it. Don't leave it. Keep moving east with it, okay? Tornado warning continues for western Pottawatomie County. I want to point out, Cleveland County, you're out of it. Cleveland County, you're out of it now. It's going to be a Bethel Acres thing, it's going to be a Shawnee thing, and it's going to be an OBU thing, all right? And it's eventually going to come up to I-40 because it's still moving east-northeast.
There's a storm track with all those locations,
Let's do it. Let's go back to Pathfinder 9 and do a storm track. Look what that storm looks like, folks, in the upper left-hand part of your TV screen. Do you see that? Look at that. Look at that storm. It's an LP storm. There's no precipitation. It's called an LP storm, low precipitation. And that's the updraft. That's what an updraft looks like. And that's what they look like in Colorado, not in Shawnee, Oklahoma. Not very often do they look like that. Okay, we're on it, talking about Bethel Acres, 536. That's 2 minutes. Kickapoo Casino, 542. Shawnee High School, 545. OBU, 546. And Shawnee at 546 downtown, 614 into Little. And Centerview at 618, which is right up here. Centerview is right there, okay? South of Prague. We'll see if it produces a tornado. We hope it doesn't, but our team of trackers, they're on it. Okay, let's do this. Let's go. Let's see who shot. Let's go up north. Let's go back up to Hank. And Hank's storm continues to get better organized. Look at the hook now, low level lock. And there it is. So it's going to go, the hook's going to go north of Lake McMurtry. All right? It's going to go northeast. We'll do a storm track. Let's get one ready on that. It's going to go, it's moving east-northeast right in here. It's going towards Morrison. Okay, here's Perry. It's going to go south of Perry, and it's going to go on the northern finger or barely just north of Lake Carl Blackwell. It's moving almost due east. OSU campus, you might be in the clear. If you miss it, you won't miss it by much. It's going to be just to your north. That's the area of circulation right now. Look at the inflow notch. Look at that, folks. See how it's wrapping back around? Look at that. That's the updraft. This thing is wrapping around the updraft. The rain and the hail are wrapping around the updraft. Let's turn shear rate on just for a second. By the way, that's it in your lower left-hand screen. See that? Lower left? That's that. Shear rate getting stronger. There it is, crossing I-35. Look how good shear rate is. Crossing I-35, that's what I just said. There's I-35. Hank's sitting on I-35. All right, he's right there. All right, so let's go to Hank Brown. Let's take his shot. Storm, again, moving east-northeast at 30 miles per hour. Oh, boy, Hank, it's really changed. It's getting better organized for sure. Everything is ramping up. Give us an update.
Boy, it sure is, David. Look at this. You can see the whole vault here. Look at the right edge. You can see the whole motion and rotation of it. It's right on I-35, or just barely east of 35, and it's in between Highway 51. Well, it's in between, just northeast of Orlando, actually. But it's really ramped up. We've seen a few funnels with it that's poked down out of this wall cloud. Now you can see on the white edge. Zoom in on that right here. Yeah, right here.
On the right side?
Right edge right here. Yeah, see it's white. You can see it's really starting to ramp up again, and it's
right
maybe trying to funnel again.
Tornado warning for that storm?
Okay, hey, tornado warning for your storm.
Yeah, it should have. That's a good call. So Stillwater, it looks like it's going to go north of you, but if this thing anchors and turns right, Stillwater, you need to take your tornado precautions.
Yes.
Just in case. This thing is like 8 miles west of Stillwater right now.
Okay.
Southern
Probably going to go north.
Okay, Hank, I'm going to talk quickly here, Hank. Are you going to go north of the lake, or are you going to go down 51 and go north?
I'm trying to decide.
Okay, here's the deal, Hank. It's moving due east. It's almost moving due east right now. It's turned right, like you said. It may go on the northern sides of Stillwater or just barely miss the north sides of Stillwater, okay? But it will go over the north sides of Lake Carl Black. Hank, I'll say this. Lake Carl Blackwell, there is a road just to your north that's a county line road that goes east, Hank. 2 miles north of you.
2 miles north of me, and that exits off I-35. Is that Orlando Road?
Let's zoom in. I'm not sure. It's
Airport Road.
Airport Road 590.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. Okay, let's go back to Storm Shield. There it is. Tornado warning now. Oh boy, it's really getting ramped up.
You've got a track on Pathfinder.
Okay, we'll do it here. There you go. Tennis ball size hail. Tennis ball size hail at Frontier, just south of Frontier. And you can see I-35 is back here to the west. That's I-35 currently. Tornado warning. Tornado warning. Here's the hook developing now. This is going to be north, just barely north of Lake Carl Blackwell. There's a lake, all right? See the GPS? And there's Hank. And see the GIS lake image. You can see the lake right here, right? There's the lake. The tornado's right here. And it's going to try to produce that tornado. It's not on the ground. Why? Well, because Hank's looking right at it. That's how we know. But it's getting stronger. It's getting stronger. So Hank needs to get north. Hank needs to get east. Okay, let's do a storm track. Let's go to Pathfinder. And right now, it's going to go north of Stillwater. It's going to go north of the OSU campus. But, boy, I tell you what, again, if my family were at home right now and we lived in Stillwater, I'd be really watching this, okay? If you live near and just north of Stillwater, you need to be thinking about going to your safe spot. Because right now, it's moving due east. But, man, I'm telling you, these things will make a right turn. And if it makes a right turn at all, it comes into the northern sides of Stillwater, out near the airport, okay? That's what it does. That's what it can do.
And on I-35, that's mile marker 175, 176.
That's where it is, crossing 175, 176. Not a tornado on the ground. That's the area of circulation, okay? It's right here. It's right here. Wow. Okay. All right. Stillwater, OSU campus, keep an eye on it. It's a supercell. It's a monster. It's a big storm. No tornado on the ground, though, but it is a big storm. Look at the hook on this, wrapping back around. Boy, this thing is getting some incredible ventilation right now. The hail cores positioned to the northeast. Look at the wrap, all the rain. And right here, right there, that's where the updraft is, okay? There's a cylinder right there. That's where the cylinder is. And that thing is really, really Really, really cranked up. I'm still looking at Hank's shot. I don't see anything in Hank's shot. It's getting better and better organized. Moving due east. Yep, Hank, go ahead. You're back on again. Go ahead, Hank.
David, the thing is really starting to rotate. It's hanging really low and it's really cranking. It's east of I-35. I'm at mile marker 177, and it's just east of me. You can see this whole thing is really cranking. I can almost see like a little horseshoe funnel with it. So there's a lot of rotation, a lot of chaotic motion in this storm right here. It's really starting to ramp up, David.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, Hank, it looks like to me it's going to really try, and you know exactly what you're doing. It's going to try to produce a tornado really, really fast. It sure is. Look at that, folks. That is impressive. That has just changed dramatically in the last 5 minutes, okay? You might see this live happen on the air. We've had multiple tornadoes today down in southern Oklahoma, and this is going to go, it's going to try to go just north of OSU and of Stillwater. Of the OSU campus. Look at this. Look at the collar beginning to develop. See the collar? See the cut? See the cut? Right there? And right here, see how laminar, see how smooth that is right there? Everything flowing up and around, flowing up and around. And on the east side, it's ragged. Hank, be looking for something on the ground. I know you are. Keep looking. It's going to get tighter.
Anything on the ground.
What's that?
Just east of I-35. I do not see anything on the ground, but man, it's really
okay.
The rotate. It's really ramped up.
Okay, all right, Hank. Hank, keep east. Don't get caught in the rain. Keep east. I know you are.
Yeah.
Just keep going east. Okay.
How far is my next road? How far north is my next road?
Okay, let's zoom in real quick. Let's go to Storm Shield 9. And let's go to Storm Shield 9. Let's zoom in.
It's got to be real close to it.
Hank, it's north of you a half mile.
North of me a half mile. Is there an exit there?
You might have to make one. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Zoom in.
So anyway, just east of I-35 here, you can see it. It's going to be very near Lake Carl Blackwell.
Yes.
Man, I'm getting hit with the RFD now.
Yeah, you got to get east. Yeah, get east. Don't get caught in the RFD. Well, he's talking about the Rift Lake downdraft. He's got jet stream winds coming off the top of this thing, wrapping around this, and he's getting hammered right now with a northwest to a west wind right here. That's the wraparound circulation, okay? All the air here is flowing into it. The mouth's open. This thing's breathing. Look at the hook. Boy, it's really ramping up. Really ramp it up. And there it is. There's where Hank is. He's getting the winds on the backside. He's going to go east right here. He's going to go east, okay? Lake Carl Blackwell, it's north of you, but not by much. Not by much. Okay, let's go back south again. We'll come back to this. Tornado warning, though, does continue. Lake McMurtry, you're in the line of fire. And if you live on the north sides of Lake Carl Blackwell, from there north, you're on the line of fire. Then eventually, if you live in or just north of Stillwater. Okay, let's come back south. Let's stay on Storm Tracker. Let's talk about the storms down south, guys.